Good afternoon, everyone. I want to take a couple minutes demonstrating how you could explain standards-based grading to a parent or a child. We have a lot of experience explaining our old grading system, the non-standards-based grading, where all we ever use is points. But we don't have that experience explaining standards-based grading. And we won't get that experience until we've actually had a chance to practice it. I'm going to demonstrate one way of doing this. And you should be able to do the same thing, so I recommend you practicing it. Standards-based grading is what we're using in Milwaukee Public Schools. All grades are going to be based specifically on the standards in those content areas. Physical education has 6 standards. We've divided those standards into what we're calling effort standards and skill standards. We handle the standards-based grading in those differently. In the effort standards, students are going to receive points every day. It is one of the best ways to show competency in those standards. The most important standard of all of the 6 is participation. Students are expected to participate in physical education and doing physical activity outside of school as well. A student will earn 1 point a day for participating in a physical education class. If they don't participate, they don't get the point. The second effort standard is sportsmanship. Students will earn 1 point a day for being a good sport in class. If they're disrupting the class, if they're not being a good sport, not being a good leader, they will not get that point. The third effort standard is valuing physical activity. A great example of valuing physical activity is willingness to try something new. Students who don't show that effort of trying something new will not get the credit. So again, 1 point a day for participation, 1 point a day for sportsmanship, and 1 point a day for showing value in physical activity. The other 3 standards are skill-based standards. Students will receive an advanced, proficient, basic, or minimal in these standards. The first of those standards is motor skills. Motor skills would be examples of dribbling in basketball, setting in volleyball, the technique used to do a bench press. The second standard is movement concepts. In movement concepts, you take those motor skills and you use them in an authentic way. You use them in gameplay or in the actual activity. So students will get advanced, proficient, basic, or minimal in movement concepts as well. So they can dribble a basketball, but can they dribble around a defender? They can set a volleyball, but can they set the ball up so someone can spike it? They can do a bench press. They can show the technique for a bench press, but under movement concepts, can they actually do it with weight and keep that form? Those are examples of movement concepts. The third one is physical fitness. Fitness is an important standard as well. Now, students will be graded on and assessed on their knowledge of physical fitness and physical education. Students need to understand how to become physically fit, how to maintain physical fitness, and how to assess their own physical fitness levels. They also need to know how to create a plan to stay physically fit. So students will earn their grade for physical fitness by demonstrating these things, usually in journal writing, actually written plans, possibly in quizzes and tests. So that is how you will earn your grades in physical education, a combination of the effort standards, which are daily points, and the skill standards. Now with the skill standards, you're going to actually have up to 3 different assessments in each of those areas that will count towards your grade. You will have time to make up assessments, and matter of fact, if you're not good in one sport, doesn't mean you're not going to still get a good grade in physical education, because it's more important to be good in some sports. So we were looking at other ways of finding the activities that you are good in, and hopefully you'll be successful in our class as long as you participate. Thank you very much.